Here we have for sale our 2023 on a 23 plate Ford Transit Custom Signature. This is the 320 model, which means it's got a 3.2 tonne gross vehicle weight. This one has got the 2-litre EcoBlue Euro 6 diesel engine producing 130 PS, which is roughly 130 brake horsepower. This is the short wheelbase double cab. Based on the limited spec with a 6-speed manual gearbox, finished in the fantastic metallic magnetic grey. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Ford Transit Custom Limited of this age. We'll talk you through what makes this van a signature. Have a really close look at its condition, talk to you about what we've done to it during our preparation mechanically as well, seeing as this vehicle is currently available for sale with us here at Bridgend Van Centre. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. So barn doors are two doors which open in this sort of fashion. On a Limited you get a number of elements which come colour coded. That includes the door handles all around, the bumpers, the rear bumper, the front bumper, bits of trim like this down the side of the vehicle and also above the rear number plate there, all come colour coded in the body colour, which as in this case is metallic magnetic grey. Now the signature is the body styling that we put on the vehicle. So this is full styling kit that we put on the vehicle. So starting here we can see this one of course has got the rear spoiler. That is part of the kit and that ties in really well with the rest of the sporty styling which is on here. We'll come to a bit more of the other bits as we go around just there. There's two cameras on the back of this particular van. So this camera up here, this one comes as standard on the Limited model. So this is your rear view mirror camera. So this is pointing out at this sort of angle and this is a sort of a slightly longer range, basically to mimic what you would see on your rear view mirror inside the cab, and I'll show you how that works a little bit later on. But there's also another camera down here which, as you can see with the angle of this one, this is facing much more downwards. This is your typical reversing camera, so that's a nice factory optional extra on top of the Limited spec on this particular van. You can also see you've got nice parking sensors here which are integrated into the rear bumper. So you've got plenty going on here when you're reversing the van to keep you nice and safe. Looking at the condition of the rear bumper, it's in very good order. There's a couple of tiny little marks as you can just see here, but that's being very critical. A couple of really minor little bits, but all in all, looking very, very good. There's a tiny little touch and I can just see there, but yeah. Overall, as you can probably see, the gloss of the paintwork, it's looking very, very smart indeed. As we open up the rear barn doors, then we can start to look inside the back of the van here. So as you open up these doors, you can see you've got brand new ply lining in the back of this van. We do this on the vast majority of vehicles, particularly Transit Customs, which come into stock. That's there for two purposes. One, to of course improve the look, improve the aesthetic inside the back of the van. Of course, we're very fussy in how we prep these vehicles, but of course it's there as well to protect the vehicle. So if you've got cargo moving around in the back of you, it's not going to cause a nasty outward dent in the side of your lovely new Transit Custom. Having a look at the condition in here then, you can see it's in really, really good order. You've got this nice hard-wearing plastic floor there, and you can see the condition of the bulkhead. That is absolutely spot on. You can also see you've got LED load lights in here, so that's another factory optional extra. You can see the ply liner does a really nice job with these little infills all siliconed in around the outside as well. A really very smart job indeed. So continue to go around here then, we can have a look down the passenger side of the vehicle. And this is where I like to look in the reflections that are down the side of the van, looking in these sort of more dynamic angles, looking for any signs of previous repair, dents, ripples, anything like that. But as you can probably see here, that is looking very, very smart indeed. I'm just if there's anything I can point out on here to fault it really, but overall looking very, very nice. The alloy wheels then, so we've got a beautiful set of Caliber T-Sport gloss black alloy wheels. These are fully load rated, of course, all brand new with brand new tyres. We fit this on our signature kit and it just sets the van off so well. I think it suits the Transit styling very nicely. We also get a nice set of sidebars and also a set of roof bars on there as well to complete that side profile. Twin side loading doors, of course, this being a factory double cab, so you can gain access from both sides, and this gives you then a look at the rear seats. You can see you've got ISOFIX compatibility on the two outer seats, and the condition in here is absolutely impeccable. So this van, when it came into us, had seat covers on it, which I believe have been on there from brand new. These seats are in literally as new condition. It's quite remarkable how well these have kept in here. Very, very smart indeed. This van is only one owner from new and has clearly been well looked after. But you can see here the condition of the step, the carpet all under there. Our guys obviously go to great lengths in preparing these vans, as anyone that's familiar with us will know. But yeah, this particular one is very, very nice indeed. If we open up the passenger door, then we can start to have a look inside the front of the cab here. So looking at the passenger door card, the step, the floor in the front of here, or the carpet with the overmats, and then again the seats in here. Again, all these have been covered by seat covers, so these are in impeccable condition as well. Fold down tray there, a couple of cup holders, somewhere to store your paperwork. You can flip these seats forward, and that gives you some extra storage under here. That's the benefit of the 6-seater. So it's of course not just having that extra seat, but it gives you all this extra storage as well. We always put an extra wheel brace in there with the correct socket size, because the one that's supplied with the van is actually a slightly different wheel nut size to on the aftermarket alloy wheels. Having a look at the condition here of the glove box up on here on the dashboard, it's all absolutely spot on, the condition in there. Very, very smart indeed. That's not a mark. Looking at the wing mirror cover, that's all in very good order. And then around to the front, so big change here on the signature on the front. So that includes of course the Ford Trail front grille, so it's a genuine Ford product, makes a big difference to the front end. But then crucially of course the front splitter, which you can see down the bottom of there as well. So you can see there that has got the colour coding of the van, so in the magnetic grey, but then you've also got these nice gloss black elements as well, these gloss black fins, the lower splitter in gloss black, and that sets the van off so nicely. I think that is an absolutely stunning looking van. Condition of the bonnet is in very good order. There's no real stone chips or anything like that to note there. You're going to get the odd tiny little chip like that one there. You're going to get the odd small one like that, but overall very, very nice indeed. And then finally here down the driver's side, you can see here in the sun is coming from this direction here. There is a beautiful metallic fleck to the paintwork. It's very, very nice actually in this light. Looking at that metallic fleck, it's very impressive. Really smart indeed, and as you can probably see, condition of that is pretty much faultless. Twin side loading doors, as I mentioned, so crucially you can gain access from this driver side as well. So most vans, you've just got a side loading door on the passenger side, but this getting in from this driver side makes a huge difference for if you're carrying especially children in the back of here, say in your baby seats potentially in the ISOFIX settings there. It's so handy to be able to gain access from both sides, but also in lots of other situations as well. Just even, carry anyone in the back of here, it's always nice not to have to climb over from the passenger side. Opening up the driver's door then, finally here, let's have a look inside the cab here. So we've got lovely condition here of the step, again the floor. You do get it always on these vans where you've got the carpet over mat like this, you always get a little bit of wear just on the heel just there, but you can see that hasn't gone through to underneath, but you always get a little bit of wear just there. I've got it on my van, I've got 5,000 miles on it I think. So yeah, looking at the front seats from this angle then, again you can just see how clean and tidy these are. Very, very smart indeed. Electric windows, electric folding mirrors. You can see there's 2 full remote keys that come with the vehicle. Auto-activated lights, auto-activated wipers, leather multifunctioning steering wheel, cruise control on the left-hand side, volume control and volume control's on the left under there. Onboard computer controls just here, and you can answer and hang up the phone just there as well. 22,275 miles recorded. You can see it's all idling correctly as it should do. No warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. You've got your rear view mirror camera up here, which I say is that sort of longer focal length camera up the top, which is there to mimic your rear view mirror. You can adjust this slightly as well. So by pressing on that button there, you can say adjust the brightness if you want to. So you can dim that down a little bit, and you can actually, you have got some adjustment there on its position as well. So you can put it up and down slightly. Also very, very nice, and you can just turn it off if you want to just by that, and then you've got your normal mirror just there. Really nice bit of kit, and when you get used to that driving day to day, it's makes a big difference in my opinion. Sync 3 screen of course here in the middle then, so this gives you Apple CarPlay and Android Auto when you connect your smartphone via either of the USB points, so this one here or up on top of the dashboard there. So that gives you, let's say, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You can also connect your phone to this via Bluetooth, and you've got DAB radio on there as well. Air conditioning, heated wing mirrors, heated seats and heated windscreen, all of that comes as standard on the Limited. 6-speed manual gearbox I mentioned right at the start of the video to go along with that 130 PS engine. Flip down cup holder just there, and underneath the handbrake, this one has also got the 230 volt 3-pin socket under there as well, which is the final factory optional extra on this van. driver's armrest, so you can set that to your desired height. Now we do have a service history with this vehicle, so it was serviced in May of 2024 at around 13,000 miles. During our preparation in our van specialist workshop, Bridgend Van Care, we have conducted a further full service on the vehicle. So now it's at 22,000 miles, so it's only 9,000 miles ago, but we still like to go right through it and I say conduct a full service. So that is all of the filters, fuel filter, air filter, pollen filter, and of course the oil filter, all of that done as part of multi-point health check and a full service on the van, ready to go. Of course, the van does benefit from manufacturer's warranty as well until at least March 2026. It might be slightly later than that depending on when it was registered. I will put the date down in the description of the advert as well. So by all means, go over to our website there if you haven't seen already, bridgendvans.co.uk, and that's where you'll find that advert, which includes the price, the photography of the vehicle, and of course that description which I mentioned. We can arrange delivery nationwide if you are out of the area, as a lot of our customers are. We can arrange delivery to your door. If you've got a part exchange, we can bring that back with us. Of course, we can take cars or vans in part exchange, so by all means get in contact for a quote on that, and we can do all of that over the phone. Of course, if you're local, great, you can call in and come and meet us, but we can do all that over the phone, by email, WhatsApp, whatever's easier for you. And of course, we can arrange finance at very competitive rates, whether that be for limited companies or for private individuals as well. Thank you very much for watching.